Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight.
The new pictures confirm what 11 News space reporter John Getter told us in an exclusive report 2 days ago. It appears the failure of a solid rocket motor triggered the disastrous end of the Challenger shuttle and the crew of 7. John Getter has more tonight from the Johnson Space Center.
In her final seconds, it was clear from the first camera view made public by NASA that something, probably explosive liquid hydrogen, was leaking from the shuttle's fuel tank. Suddenly flames enveloped shuttle and crew, and they were no more. But what caused that leak? Newly released pictures from a separate camera seem to prove what has been suspected almost from the start. Flames can be seen coming from the side of the right-hand solid rocket booster above the nozzle, which is supposed to keep the thousands of degrees of flame aimed properly. It appears the flame literally burns a hole in the fuel tank. NASA spokesman Hugh Harris read a statement from the Crash Investigation Board.
The cause is still unknown, and neither the board nor NASA will speculate as to the cause or effects of this observation. The board is continuing the extensive gathering and analysis of the data from the accident. This effort will continue to be NASA's and the board's top priority.
The total destruction of the spaceship obviously indicates that several failures occurred on Challenger's last liftoff, so the investigators will spend at least the next several weeks trying to learn if all failures were related to the apparent solid rocket motor problem or if they happened independently. If the other failures are related to the rocket problem, and if that rocket problem is blamed for the catastrophe, it is possible shuttles could be flying again before the end of the year. Past solid rocket motor design failures on other spacecraft have taken only months to overcome. But it is simply too early to tell now. Now there remains much work to be done. The latest pictures showing the shuttle and crew in clear danger were taken on film. There was no live TV picture from this angle to alert controllers or crew to the danger. If there had been, there are procedures to release the solid rockets and land at the launch site. But neither Mission Control nor the crew knew of any danger, and so they never had a chance. At Johnson Space Center, John Getter, 11 News.
One day after the nation mourned the deaths of the 7 crew members at the Johnson Space Center, services were held at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. About 3,000 NASA workers attended, taps were played, and as Scott Pelley reports tonight, an annual salute was started.